Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Carmelo Lattuca in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Plenty to talk about in terms of this dangerous heat. We saw feel-like temperatures earlier this afternoon well into the triple digits. It felt like it was well over 110 degrees in multiple locations in eastern Nebraska. We'll also talk about the cooler conditions arriving starting on Wednesday and the chances for moisture. Could see showers and thunderstorms as early as Tuesday evening, more likely into Wednesday morning. But as always, we start off with our Lincoln Weather Almanac. High temperature so far today. It looks like that it will be our high temperature today, 96 degrees, 6 degrees above average, still not close to that record high temperature of 108 degrees set back in 1930. Average low temperature 67 degrees. Our low temperature this morning down to 70 degrees, so started off on the warmer side and ended on the warmer side as well. Moving on to precipitation, didn't see any rain out there today, plenty of sunshine to be seen, so still running about a third of an inch above normal for the month of July and over 5.5 inches below normal for the year for precipitation. We certainly desperately just need that moisture. We just haven't gotten enough of it, running above average for the month, but definitely would like to see a little bit more rain. Low temperatures this morning, upper 50s in western Nebraska, low 70s in central and eastern Nebraska, down to 70 in Lincoln once again, and 76 degrees in Omaha, so they certainly started off on the warmer side. Plenty of sunshine to be seen on all of our Skyview cameras, but here in the capital city, it's still 94 both at the studio and at the airport. It feels like 108 degrees thanks to that dew point of 77. Winds out of the south at 13 miles per hour are providing no relief whatsoever because it's just so humid out there. Temperatures across town range anywhere from 91 degrees on the cool end up to 97 degrees on the warm end, and it's pretty much what we're seeing across the state. Some locations dropping down to the upper 80s. It's 89 in Wayne as well as in Ainsworth, still 100 in Shattern, 99 in McCook, and 94 degrees out in Beatrice. We put that in terms of our humidity, though. We're talking about dew points in the upper 70s to low 80s. It's certainly tropical out there. Dew points at or above 80, basically along and west of I-29 from Falls City up towards Wayne, Columbus, and York in the low 80s as well. Dew point of 77 here in Lincoln. A lot drier out to the west with 30s and 40s. So that's making our feel-like temperatures still at or above 110 degrees in many locations. 113 in Tacoma and York, those are the highest readings right now. 108 in Lincoln, 112 in Omaha, and 111 out in Falls City. Wind speed and direction, out of the south for the most part, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Not seeing much in terms of our wind gusts whatsoever either. 22 miles per hour out in McCook is the only wind gust being reported at this time. Taking a look at satellite and radar, we have one severe thunderstorm warning as of right now. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at that. This is in Cherry County, Cherry County right now. 1-inch hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Radar indicated at this time. This warning is going to continue until 8 p.m., so next 37 minutes or so. Let me see if we can get some more information about this storm. Bear with me here. Oh, so this severe thunderstorm warning just started a couple of minutes ago, so might sound like I was a little surprised by it, but there was a chance for isolated severe thunderstorms this evening. But yes, just a couple of minutes ago, located over Valentine National Wildlife Refuge, or 24 miles south of Valentine, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Once again, 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail, both indicated by radar. I'm trying to see where this could be headed towards. Locations impacted include Valentine National Wildlife Refuge and Highway 83 crossing Goose Creek. So mainly over rural areas for the most part in eastern Cherry County. Yes, one severe thunderstorm out there right now. We thought this was a possibility today with some isolated severe thunderstorms. Looks like development is ongoing in between Ainsworth and Valentine at this time. That will likely continue at least for the next few hours or so. As we zoom out, though, across the region, numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. We've been seeing that since this morning in western Minnesota, eastern South Dakota, closer to Minneapolis. One severe thunderstorm warning in southeastern Iowa right now. We have some more severe thunderstorms out into the Carolinas. Pretty active across the country at this time, very similar to yesterday. And we have a lot of weather alerts to talk about. Heat advisories, extreme heat warnings from the East Coast into the Gulf Coast, into the northern plains, and zooming back in a little bit closer to Nebraska. Heat advisories and extreme heat warnings with a severe thunderstorm watch off to our north. Could see a severe thunderstorm watch this evening, now given that we have that severe thunderstorm warning in northern Nebraska, but widespread rain and severe weather not expected. Severe weather is expected, though, and it's currently ongoing across the north and to eastern South Dakota and much of Minnesota. Isolated severe thunderstorms possible in Nebraska Nebraska. Heading into Monday, that slight risk drops down to the south, but still a marginal risk here in northern and northeastern Nebraska. And then by Tuesday, isolated severe weather could be occurring across the entire state, at least having a chance to occur across the state. Far southeastern Nebraska should be relatively quiet. Playing out Skycast for the rest of tonight, storms should begin to die off between 10 p.m. and midnight, and then we'll be pretty quiet into the overnight hours. Plenty of sunshine out there tomorrow. More cloud cover off to our north and west. Could see isolated shower and storm development tomorrow evening. Still pretty quiet across the state. And then Tuesday evening, we'll see a lot more cloud cover and more unsettled across the state. And then heading into Wednesday morning, good chances for rain for most of us. But Tuesday, we're going to start talking about our flash flood threat, though. Slight risk of flash flooding across the northern part of the state. Isolated flash flooding here in Lincoln. Slight risk of flash flooding across the southern part of the state heading into Wednesday. This is where we could see flash flooding from McCook to the capital city up towards Omaha. And then on Thursday, that risk will shift off into southwestern Nebraska. We're going to move on, though, to how much rain we could see over the next 3 days. Wait for our colors to populate here, but I think up to an inch of rain. You're going to see the blues pop up here in just a minute or so, especially across northern and northeastern Nebraska. The 3 to 7 day rainfall potential is going to look quite different across the state. We're certainly expecting rain, at least chances for it Monday, Tuesday, more likely, though, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and perhaps even into the beginning of next weekend. Certainly on Wednesday, though, that's when we start to see those rain chances develop. So areas in blue, that's where we could see up to an inch and a half to 2 inches in that purple shaded area, off into northern Nebraska. Most of our rain, though, will be in Iowa and Minnesota over the next 3 days. Over the next 7 days, a lot more purple in southwestern Nebraska. Kind of lines up with our flash flood risk as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain not out of the question over the next 7 days across the state. But storms out there this evening once again die off. Do they lose the daytime heating, not really having a lot of forcing to keep themselves going, losing a lot of their steam by the time you get into the late evening hours. Showers and storms possible in northeastern Nebraska, just clipping the northeastern corner of the state, but pretty quiet into tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, once again, isolated showers and storms possible. Really going to be quiet across much of the state. And then Tuesday night, more widespread rainfall. And you're going to see that as we pause it at 10 p.m. Tuesday evening, isolated to scattered showers and storms across western, central, and northern Nebraska. Moving on to our weather alert days, though, mid to upper 90s expected Monday and Tuesday. Extreme heat warnings and heat advisories in effect until Monday evening. Likely going to see those extended, at least some sort of heat alert, into Tuesday, and then feel like temperatures up to 115 over the next 48 hours. So low temperatures tomorrow, similar to what we saw today, upper 50s to low 70s. Highs tomorrow, though, a couple degrees warmer compared to this afternoon. 99 in Lincoln, up to 105 in McCook, 95 in Wayne, and 95 degrees in O'Neill. Low temperatures Tuesday morning, 60s and 70s, so a little bit warmer Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday afternoon, as a cold front moves through, we're only going to be in the low 80s in northern locations, mid to upper 90s across southwestern, southern, and southeastern Nebraska, 97 here in Lincoln. Still going to be warm as we head into Wednesday morning, 50s, 60s, and 70s, but it's Wednesday afternoon. We start to feel that relief. We're going to be dropping down into the mid upper 70s and low 80s. Thursday morning, 50s, 60s, maybe close to 70 in some spots, and Thursday afternoon, 70s across the board, not seeing a single 80-degree reading as we get into Thursday afternoon. So weather alert days the next couple of days, highs below 80 degrees between Wednesday and Saturday, and then potentially warming back up to 80 on Sunday. Rain chances skyrocket Tuesday evening into Wednesday and then slowly decrease throughout the week and heading into next weekend. But Wednesday and Thursday look to be our best shots of rain at this point in the capital city. High temperatures over the next 10 days will be warmest out there tomorrow. Will be the coolest it looks to be Thursday and Friday, and then we start to warm up heading into the month of August, but still, we're talking about 80s, maybe a few 90s through August 6th, so the 90s certainly look to take a step back after we go through Tuesday, July 29th. In terms of our dew points, going to be humid, very humid through Wednesday, then as that cold front moves through, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday more comfortable, but the dew points will begin to ramp right back up Sunday into the following Wednesday. Precipitation chances look to be the highest right now on Wednesday, 40 to about 70% chance of rain across much of the state. Decreasing chances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then small rain chances Sunday through next Wednesday. So if we're going to see rain this week, it's likely going to be on Wednesday, maybe into the day on Thursday. 8 to 14 day outlook. This is August 4th through August 10th. Above average temperatures are expected across the entire state. As our average high falls into the mid to upper 80s, this will likely mean upper 80s to low 90s, maybe even warmer than that. Precipitation-wise, above average rainfall, possibly in northeastern Nebraska, near normal across the rest of the state. Make sure to stay hydrated over the next couple of days. If you're going to be outside, don't overexert yourself. Don't try to spend too much time outdoors. No relief from the wind speed. It's going to be just too humid out there. And then remember, it's only 2 more days of this dangerous, excessive heat, and then we'll finally start to cool down heading into Wednesday, continuing into next Saturday, starting to warm up next weekend, and especially into the following week as we dive a little bit deeper into the month of August. Stay tuned to 10/11 News at 10. I'll have the latest forecast details in terms of our temperatures over the next couple of days, how long these advisories and warnings will stay in place. But for now, have a great evening, everyone. Stay safe and stay hydrated once again.